Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I'm Maliha, a licensed mental health professional who loves sharing information about mental health. Today I want to talk about some common myths surrounding mental health. Myth number 1, mental health conditions are rare. Fact, regardless of culture, race, ethnicity, sexual identity, or gender, in the United States, 1 in every 5 adults experiences a mental illness in a year. 1 in 20 people experience a serious mental illness in the span of 1 year. What this means is that their mental illness interferes with their personal lives. This could be at work, socially in friendships or relationships, or at school. 50% of lifetime cases of mental illness start at the age of 14, and 75% by the age of 24. And a staggering 90% of people who lose their lives to suicide struggle with a mental illness. Myth number 2, people who have a mental illness are dangerous or violent. Fact, most people with a serious mental illness are not any more likely to be dangerous than another person. Only 3 to 5% of violent acts are linked to people with a serious mental illness. Unfortunately, Hollywood portrays people with a mental illness as people who are dangerous or violent. Just look at the movie Split. Not only that, the media tries to highlight someone's mental illness as the cause of their violence. It is important to note that people with a mental illness are actually 10 times more likely to be a victim of violent crimes than the general population. Many people who are struggling with a mental illness can lead successful lives. Chances are that you know someone who is struggling. Just look at David Beckham, who opened up about his OCD. Prince Harry, who struggled with the grief of losing his mother. Demi Lovato, who spoke up about suicidal thoughts which started as early as age 7. And Isaac Newton, who also had bipolar disorder. Myth number 3, people with mental illness are faking it or doing so for attention. Fact, mental illness is not there by choice. Some of the symptoms of mental illness are not visible like they are for many physical illnesses, but that doesn't mean that they're not real. People may appear as though they're functioning or have a great life, but that doesn't mean that they're not going through or struggling with an illness or disability. More often than not, mental illnesses are invisible in some ways. If someone opens up to you about their mental illness, try to stay away from statements like, "You don't look like it," or "You look normal," or "You seem just fine." Instead, try saying, "Thank you for opening up to me," and be supportive. Myth number 4, mental illnesses are caused by personal flaws, a weakness in the person, or bad parenting. Fact, there are many factors which contribute to mental illness, including biological factors, genetics, brain chemistry, or environmental factors such as experiencing trauma, going through natural disasters, having a history of verbal, physical, or sexual abuse, or losing a loved one, and even history of mental illness in the family. Myth number 5, people with mental illness can just snap out of it if they try hard enough. If they could have snapped out of it, don't you think they would have done so already? Again, mental illness is not there by choice. People do not choose to be sick or have an illness or any type of disability. Having a mental illness is not because someone is lazy or doesn't try hard enough. As I said before, it's because of multiple factors, which is why it's so important to seek professional help. I have many clients who come to me and tell me that their family members say similar things, or they themselves tell themselves that those kind of things, which is very difficult and puts a lot of added unnecessary pressure, which makes things worse. Instead, what we need to do is be kind to our loved ones, be supportive of them. And for us, if we're struggling ourselves, then we need to use kinder words for us and give ourselves some space to grow. Because I've noticed and time again with my clients that when they give themselves room to grow and space to heal, that's when they do the best work in therapy, and that's when they get the most out of it. Myth number 6, mental illnesses can work themselves out if people just engage in positivity and prayer, and therapy is a waste of time. Fact, while positivity and being connected in a religious or spiritual way can be beneficial tools for us, they're definitely not a substitute for the right treatment. Seeking help with an experienced and licensed mental health professional is very important. Research shows that evidence-based therapeutic techniques are very effective in treating mental illness and our mental health struggles. Therapy provides people tools and techniques and helps them build healthy coping skills, which they can use not only in the present day, but for years to come throughout their lives. But treatment is not a one-size-fits-all kind of thing. For some of us, we may need the combination of medication as well as therapy to help recover in an effective way. So there you have it. These are some of the common myths surrounding mental health and mental illness. It is my goal to spread awareness by help shedding light on facts so that we can break the stigma, heal, and grow to live healthier lives. If you like this video, make sure to share, like, and subscribe so you can help make a positive change in someone else's life. See you in the next one. I'm gonna get back to this.